The following may contain sensitive material, graphic imagery, and disturbing dialogue. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, I'm Sentimental Spidey. And I think I've successfully destroyed the internet by saying that, so I don't know why. Keegan or I'm so sorry for messing up your name, but this one goes out to you, buddy. So, alright. So, last time we went through the whole Benny playthrough, and that was a lot of fun. And now we're gonna do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tech Nimdok.
Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
So, we're about to find out what that's all about.
This compound looks familiar.
Yes,
But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
I don't know, Nimdok, but we shall find out. Oh, and two facts. One, as I said in the beginning of the video, this is rather touchy because if you haven't already noticed, it's exactly got like a concentration camp, and that is a huge trigger warning for some people at home. And number two, his name is not actually Nimdok. It's Nimdok because Am named him Nimdok. Not even he remembers, but Nimdok, it's just kind of a silly thing. It's actually in the book why they call him Nimdok, because just that word itself is so silly. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and talk to this here guard.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know Dr. Mengele, he is one of the scientists in the Nazi, I cannot talk at all, Nazi regime, and this guy was bad. How bad are we talking? There's Satan, and then there's Mengele. He did a lot of experimentation on people. It was really a huge no-no. Let's go ahead and say, why are you imprisoned here?
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
Oh, and another thing is that there's no, this is actually not available in the German version. So if you're getting a German version of this game, you're not going to be able to play Nimdok, and you can't really play the game all that well. So apparently he knows us. Why does he know us?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
So remember, 109 years of torture, and he has no idea what the hell he's talking about. So let's go ahead and say,
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
So I guess what we're getting from here is that he is just like doing what Dr. Mengele did at some point. As to what he was trying to research for, we're going to find out later on. So we're going to say this too.
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
So either you were, part Jewish, or you were against the Nazi regime. This is right here, if you see my little cursor thing, this is the swastika of the entire thing, although that's not necessarily particularly true. All this is kind of a replay fake kind of deal, reliving, because again, Earth is completely done, so he gets an opportunity to relive his past. So
why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
And we're not gonna even ask or you know what, the Lost Tribe, let's ask.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
So he's gonna shut us down, so we're done here. There's no point in continuing this.
I know nothing of what you talk about.
And we're just gonna walk in here. Oh,
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will
And
have time for
oh.
that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
so that was Dr. Mengele, and that guy is a sick son of a bitch. So we're gonna have to say, we're gonna save. Oh, new save, and we're gonna name it Mengele douche bag. All right, so I think that's safe to say. So let's go ahead and look at this here poster.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Yeah, he's been transported back into his past, guys.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
This guy we don't know, so we're gonna look at the child. Keep in mind, guys, like I said in the beginning of this video, there's some shit that's gonna it's pretty damn disturbing, but, you know, hold my hand, just hold me, we'll get through this together.
This child cannot be more than 8 years old.
And that's what they did in reality, too, in the Nazi regime. Shit was scary, yo. You had to listen to some of the stories that some of the survivors have to say. I mean, phew, wow.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
Okay.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
So as you can see, they have absolutely no remorse for children. Personally, it's disgusting, but we're gonna deal with this here in a second, so...
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate a serum.
And then they're gathering a serum, but why? Let's find out.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
And then as for Dr. Mengele?
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
Well, guess what? I don't think I can do this.
I cannot carry out this procedure.
I can see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengele can take over for you.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and take this ether.
I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery.
Excuse me, are you telling me what to do? It sounds like, to me, you're telling me what to do. Son, do you understand the implications of telling me what to do? It's very serious. And I don't mean in this regime, I mean you tell me, personally, things. So guess what? With this bloody ass scalpel, I'm gonna cut a bitch. And I ain't gonna cut the child. I'm gonna cut you.
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me.
But first we're gonna take this here ether, yo. Ether is pretty much like morphine. That's pretty much it. So we're not gonna mess with them at all.
This must be the recovery room.
Yeah, music really started kicking in. Yeah, this is being light right here in terms of like all the shit that's been going down and the actual Holocaust kind of deal. It was really fucking scary. So let's not talk to them, but let's look at them.
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life.
Yeah, him, Dr. Mangala, has been doing all this, man.
It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
Yeah, but there was a point. There was, you know, according to you, they're saying there was a point, but, you know, we're gonna find all that out. We're gonna actually dig in Nimdok's past and figure out why he's been doing all this.
This patient will never recover.
That's a damn shame. So let's just go through here and let's use the vent.
There is heat coming out of this vent.
So let's take the vent. And then we're gonna use the vent.
I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen.
And we're going to say a Jewish oven. And the reason I say that is because I'm not gonna joke about it. Like there was a joke that goes along with Jewish people and pizza and stuff like that. I think you guys know the joke, but coming to a serious term here, they actually would either mutilate people and actually just stick them in there, or just straight up take them and just burn them alive. It's nothing to joke about. The shit's pretty, like, terrifying. And I think it's important that we know all this, because we need to remember that shit like this ain't a game. This went down, and it cannot happen again in life. Whew, so serious. Alright, we're gonna take these. We're gonna take the watch and the pliers. And then take this as well. And we're going to... Let's look at the watch.
There is an inscription on the watch, but it is written in Latin.
What about the records?
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
True that. Oh, hi! What are you doing up there, buddy? Are you okay?
How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Ow, that has to hurt.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
Actually, we don't. But we will. We ain't gonna call the guard, because fuck that guy. And I need everybody to listen to this, because this shit is like, wow, it's eye-opening. This guy is caught in wire, right? Just hanging in there. Let's listen to what he has to say.
I will summon one of the doctors.
No, I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
There is...
You can at least help. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
Hey now, hey. I'm a friend, okay? We're friends here. Alright, I'm going to give this to... Actually, let's look at this.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic.
Yeah, true. I don't know the history of, ether, guys, so we're actually going to use this for you.
Oh, that feels much better.
And then we're going to use the pliers.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
He's probably still on there, so I don't know what that means, but we'll find out eventually. You there, fine sir, in the blue pants, prisoner. What's up?
I hope you're happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
Hey, look, man.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
And this option appears after reading the little watch thing, so...
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on this watch?
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
Yeah, he hates us, guys. Let's go ahead and just admit that.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Well, that I can't do, because that guard is going to beat my ass, and I'm surprised they haven't even caught me yet. So we're actually going to give this to you.
Here, you should be able to escape with this.
Pliers for cutting the wires? Yes, I think this would make escape possible. But don't think that one good deed will make up for all those poor innocents you butchered.
Hey, I'm not expecting it to, so we're gonna save real quick. Pliers given. All right, awesome. Continue playing. So let's go ahead and just keep on walking through.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
That is... wow. Don't tell me how to live my... Huh? What's all this about?
This man's eyes have been surgically removed. The surgeon who did this has great skill.
Probably Dr. Mangala or somebody. So, you okay, buddy?
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
Sure. Let's just give you this, because that seems to be the answer to all, like, suffering people.
This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
While he's resting, let's actually just take this. The Jaw of Eyes. But yeah, if you guys haven't already figured it out, oh, you just come over here. The three beasts being three AM computers, the Chinese one, the Russian one, and then our AM that we know and hate a lot. And then as for the brothers on our moon, we'll find out when we get there. I ain't gonna spoil it, but stick around for that, so. Except Keegan, because you already know, dang it, had to subscribe to Cinnamon Toast Ken. Although, you guys should. Seriously, he makes extremely good content, and he's a really funny guy.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
Ooh, he's a legend now.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
Ah, okay.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
By the way, to the people who made this game and had child voice actors, like, Really good voice acting.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
Ah.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate, guys. I don't know what to tell you. There should be... There's something... Wait, what? Look at the pliers. There are pliers here?
These pliers must...
Wait, what? Guys, I found a glitch. What? Take the watch. Game? Can't break on me this early? What the hell? We don't want to go out there quite yet. I actually want to... We're looking for a particular something. Oh.
Gather all research materials and evacuate to the...
Yeah, sorry about that. Basically, the prisoners are escaping. They're about to whip some serious ass. We actually wanted to take this. And then we're going to use the eyeballs in here.
It is safely hidden in the box.
And there's a reason why we're doing that. I'll tell you guys later. Oh shit, that one has a golf club, guys! No, but seriously though, if you don't have them in the box, they'll be like, look what you're doing, you a-hole! Blow up your eyes, and then that would be pretty bad, because we're actually going to go see the golem that's currently held in the bunker, so let's go ahead and talk to you. Talk, not walk, talk. Okay, do it so... There you go. There we go.
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. But you're still a member of the Lost Tribe. And that makes your crimes all the more heinous.
I mean, Nimdok's a born bastard, guys, but, you know.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
Since you did help us to escape, we'll give you a head start. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I am the quarry.
Yeah, and before we actually continue, guys, let's go ahead and look at the faces. That's a thing.
Faces. Faces of people in torture.
Yeah, let's run away into the bunker, run away. No.
I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here.
Alright, so let me break this down. Nimdok is the reason why Am has things. This is one, for example. Let's look at this.
Morphogenics. The ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us?
So now we know that the entire reason that Am is able to do half the things he was able to do is because of Nimdok. Now that, I mean, if that doesn't tell you that, like, this guy is, like, the domino effect of everything, I don't know what is. Let's look at the, oh, is that all? Really? The rat. Let's look at the rat. Oh, lame. Let's go to the teletype. Let's look at the teletype.
A teletype machine.
There's a message in it, so we're actually going to use the teletype.
The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Mm-hmm. The leader being Hitler, because, you know, that'd be pretty effed up to say Hitler in this game. I don't know why they didn't go all out in this game in terms of, like, what's it called? I think it's because they knew that it was kind of far enough to just say that. Or that, or it could be, like, the leader, like, from the one movie, where it was, I can't remember. It was a movie.
Legends are true. This must be the golem of lost tribe folklore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they tried to, like, use the golem for their own sake. That's pretty much what went down.
Such a strange combination of scientific plans and mystic symbols. This has something to do with the golem, but the meaning is not clear.
Nazis were really all about any advantages that can get, whether it was scientific or mystical. They were really into that. And you can obviously see that, you know, Wolfenstein, for example, that, you know, there's a stereotype saying, or not a stereotype, that's what they were into by exploring any particular worldly means and stuff. Nazis were really into that kind of stuff, just trying to seek new possibilities of, you know, domination, but clearly the whole mystic side is not true, and the scientific wasn't even scientific anymore. Let's be real, it was just a slaughter. Let's look at this. Oh, let's use the button. And then use the bat.
I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light.
Oh, can we take the
What
mirror?
is this mirror doing here?
Alright, and then this is called the mirror. And everybody get ready. This isn't an ordinary mirror. This is a very special mirror.
Oh my god, it is true. 1945, turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the lost tribe. It is me.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna save and say Epiphany. I hope that's the right spelling for that. So yeah, Nimdok is pretty much the bastard, and he doesn't remember all this because he's so old and has been so tortured for so long. He just can't even remember anymore. So we're gonna actually look at the golem.
This golem appears to be made of steel and molded clay.
Yeah, and he has no eyes whatsoever, so we're going to use the jar with a golem.
These eyes fit into the golem's sockets perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so what we actually have to do, guys, time is truth. First, we need to talk to him. And here we go.
The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
And remember when that watch said time was truth?
Time is truth. The truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945.
What?
Nothing happened.
What do you mean, utter the truth? What?
Gollum, wake up. The truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945.
Oh, am I supposed to say Gollum wake up? Oh, yeah, I was supposed to. Let's do this.
Gollum, follow me into the laboratory.
Now that we got that.
Nimdok,
Dr.
I was afraid I had lost you back there. It is good to see you and our new friend.
It's not good to see you, Dr. Douchebag. What do you want? Talk to the doctor.
How did you escape the mob?
Did you forget that the compound has a secret escape route? Well, no matter. I see that you have revived the golem.
Mm-hmm.
You know about the golem?
Of course! Part of the master plan is to strip the lost tribe of everything, even their folklore.
And even during defeat, these guys have the gall to keep going and to just, you know, try to win everything. I mean, they lost. What they did was wrong, and the fact that they're continuing on with this is just disgusting.
I read the teletype. What is Project Perfect Image?
That was a secret project in the area of reflective surfaces. It bestows the clarity to see yourself with utter objectivity. Unfortunately, it worked too well.
You mean that it worked well enough to drive the leader into committing suicide?
The leader's death is a serious blow to us all. But our golem is more than powerful enough to destroy the lost tribe.
Okay, but you see, here's the thing.
I looked into the mirror. I now remember everything with crystal clarity. The research camps, the serum.
Ah, yes, the youth serum. Your research demanded the deaths of many children, but your hard work was successful. Eternal youth for those who deserve it.
And once again, so besides the DNA morphogenics, we also have the eternal youth, which is why they've been kept alive for so long.
Now I know how Am was able to keep us alive for so many years.
Your youth serum can sustain us forever. We have all the time we need to resurrect the regime.
Excuse me, Doctor. I need to get a breath of
fresh air. But first, you need to take a selfie.
Oh my god! No!
So now he regrets everything that he's ever done. And in proof of this,
Dr. Mengele is as pale as a ghost. Dr. Mengele is in a state of shock.
yeah. So... And we're back. Already saved. Don't worry about it. We already called it Epiphany again. And what you can actually do, and the game isn't going to punish you for this, is listen to this.
Gollum, kill Dr. Mengele. He was a pig.
Now that we dealt with Dr. Mengele. Oh wait, hold up. Gollum.
Gollum, follow me outside.
So Dr. Mengele is dead. There will be no resurrection of the regime.
Nimdok, I knew that you would lead us to where the regime would resume its atrocities. We are here to make you pay for what you did to us. To pay in
You know
blood.
what? All more power to you, man. Gollum?
Gollum, I transfer control of you over to the lost tribe.
So, you admit your crimes. But that does not release you from punishment. Now the golem will serve the purpose for which it was constructed. Golem, kill Nimdok.
And with that, we are dead. Or we think we're dead, but we're actually not.
We're not as alike as I thought, Nimdok. The spark of humanity somewhere. Always that wretched little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too. Who among you
So now that
shall
we
go
got
next?
Nimdok complete, we're gonna just say that. We're gonna save Nimdok complete. And yeah, we're gonna continue on with our adventure. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And hopefully this is that was really good for you guys, because you know this hat was really silly. So my name is SpyLevel62. If you liked what you saw, go ahead, hit like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Hit me up on Facebook and Twitter and all that nonsense, and I'll see you guys next time.